Hey, good morning, friends. Happy Saturday! Are you in as chipper of a mood as I am this morning? I hope so. I certainly hope so. Let's get y'all a little text out to say we're live, shall we? Send. Come on now. Good morning. If you're watching live, please let me know. I want to know you're here. If you're not, make sure you say hashtag replay. Hey, Mindy. First comment of the day. Hey, Jackie. Good morning, friends. Let's see. Live Pop Tarts. That came out live. Poppy carrots. Live Pop Tarts. Love Pop Tarts. Oh man, I'm a good texter right now on Facebook. All right, let's make some Pop Tarts. Have you ever made healthy Pop Tarts? Anybody? I have attempted it. I have also sucked at it. That's okay. My first attempt at Pop Tarts was not very good. Look at y'all filing in. Hey, Kim. Hey, Faith. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Hannah. Hey, Jackie. All right. So a long time ago, back when I first started this cooking live thing, I made Pop Tarts live. And they came out really cute. They were fun. But why is there dog toys in my way? They were really fun, but they were strawberry. And although strawberry Pop-Tarts are okay, they are not chocolate Pop-Tarts. They are not chocolatey fudginess. And I love me some chocolatey fudgy Pop-Tarts. What's your favorite Pop-Tart? Make sure you tell me. I want to know. If you're watching live too, I would be so grateful if you would share this video. Just give it a quick share. It means the world to me. You do, Jackie? You remember making Pop-Tarts live with me? That was a long time ago. Long time ago. These ones, Bonnie, are going to be made with cottage cheese. Kidding. Vanessa. I'm sorry. What? You need to go watch somebody else's video this morning. I'm kidding. Don't leave. I love you, Vanessa. Who doesn't like Pop-Tarts? Yes, Tina! Girl, high five. Yes! Any Pop-Tart as long as it's burned. 100% Pop-Tarts have to be burnt. Just a little on the edges. Oh, a burnt Pop-Tart, girl. Dina, you're probably right. They probably would make me sick nowadays. But I still, every now and then, have a little craving for the old chocolate Pop-Tart. So let's make one. I tried Googling keto chocolate Pop-Tarts and couldn't find anything. Do you know there's not a fudge Pop-Tart recipe out there for keto that I can find? That there's one that's Oreo, but the dough is made with mozzarella. It's like a fathead dough, and I don't want to do that, so I'm going to wing it. I have a couple of recipes that are not on plan, made with actual flour, that I'm going to try to wing. Gross, Bonnie. Microwaved Pop-Tarts. Who microwaves a Pop-Tart? I need some cocoa. I meant to get this out before I started. What is this? Fennel seeds spilled all through my cupboard. That's fun. Oh, great. My cocoa is in the far back of this cabinet. I meant to get it out before we started, and I forgot. Now you all get to watch me fight the cabinet for something. I did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yay! Little Dora the Explorer there for you. Good morning, West Virginia. Isn't there a song about West Virginia? West Virginia. That's all I remember. Raw blueberry, Lisa. Ugh! A raw blueberry Pop Tart. I don't know. I think the no carb easy bread would be too spongy. Bonnie, clap. Don't say that word on my live videos. No, I don't have my ingredients ready. Why would I do that? All right, let's start with some almond flour. So these people take flour and they mix it together and then they freeze it. I'm not going to do any of that. Well, I am going to mix it together. And then I'm going to roll it and bake it and see how terrible it comes out. I thought so. I thought it was a song. Oh my gosh, Tina. When I was in college, another student was making a toaster strudel and caused a fire in the toaster. Yeah, I knew, Kim. I knew I had it right. Mountain Mama. I am not a mountain mama. I am a Maine mama. That's not very exciting. I bet a mountain mama is more exciting than a Maine mama. Us Maine mamas kind of cold up in here. All right. So they call for flour. I'm not gonna do that because that would be silly. I'm gonna do I don't know. Somebody better write this down because I don't think Tracy's here. Is Tracy here? Somebody better write down what I'm doing. Somebody volunteer to write down what I put in this bowl and send it to Tracy because I don't think she's here. All right. Almond flour, 2 1/4 cups. I'm going to go for a 1/2 cup of cocoa. I have no idea if that's going to be the right amount or not. I'm winging this with every wing that I have. Did I already say this? I think I already did say this. If I didn't, I'm going to say it one more time. If you're watching live, I would love if you would give this video a quick share. It's a huge benefit and help to me, so please do that. Please share. Spread the word. Cooking going on in a chaotic kitchen, and there's probably going to be hair in a Pop Tart. Share it with the headline, Hair in Pop Tarts. That'll get some views. Let's put in some, they call for sugar. Well, I'm not doing that. Let's do gentle sweet. I bent over in front of the camera. That's a bit much for this. Not enough wings, Bonnie. Not enough. I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of gentle sweet. I'm going to start with that, and then I'm going to taste the dough. 1/4 cup of gentle sweet. Oh, I got some cocoa in there. Just mix it in. No one will know. They put cornstarch in theirs. That's probably not a good idea. I'm going to do some xanthan gum. Cornstarch is no good for no one. Let's see. I'm going to do, if I remember right, the first time we made Pop Tarts, it took a lot of xanthan gum. So I'm going to do, I don't know, 2 1/2 teaspoons. That might be too much. I'm going to need more than what? More than a 1/2 cup of cocoa? Probably. We'll start with that. Let's do 1/3 cup of milk. We'll start with 1/3 cup because that's what they use for liquid. Let's do 1/3 cup. I got that all messed up. Whoop, that's 2/3 cup. Third of a cup. I don't know that you should be excited yet, Shirley. It may be terrible. Butter. I meant to soften it and I didn't get a chance. So let's do, they say 3 1/2 ounces of fat. Oh, you know what? I was going to use shortening instead. Shortening. No, 1/3 cup of milk. No, it was 1/3 cup. Bonnie, I only filled it half full. This is shortening. On-plan shortening made of palm oil and coconut oil. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Maybe horrible. It's healthy shortening, Bonnie. Nutivia. That sounds like something from a song too. Isn't there a song, Nutivia? It's like a diabetes medication. What? Everybody's so excited by shortening? You all didn't know this existed? 3.5 ounces of butter. So what do you think 3.5 ounces of shortening looks like? I should weigh it. I'll be like Mary on that cooking show from Not America. What's that show called? The Great British Baking Show. Mary. She measures her stuff. Yeah, I did. I got this off Thrive. It sounds like a diabetes medication though, Nutivia. All right, 3.5 ounces. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, Mary Berry. It tastes like shortening, you guys. I don't know if this is gonna be too much. I feel like maybe I should start with less. That feels like a lot of fat. Let's start with 3 ounces. It is a yogurt. You're right, Hannah. It is a yogurt. Activia. Activia. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was a commercial. All right. And vinegar. Little splash of the vinegar. 1/2 tablespoon or so is what they use. So that seems about right. All right. Let's cut this together. I wish I had a pastry blender, but I don't. No, I don't. That's not. I thought for a second I did. I thought this was a pastry blender. This is not a pastry blender. In case you didn't know. Let's just use a fork. A big one. This is my extra hungry fork. When I'm really hungry, this is what I use. I may have to use a hand mixer. I don't know, but it's pastry dough. So I'm thinking this big old fork will do it. Been a long time since I made a pastry dough. Kitchen scissors. That seems like a lot of effort to use kitchen scissors to cut my dough. Wow. It smells like chocolate. Hello, Sarah McNutt. Oh, my fingernail just almost popped off in the middle. That would be terrible in a Pop Tart. Fingernails in Pop Tarts are not the greatest of ideas. Pro tip, don't drop fingernails in your pastry dough. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and get in there with my fingers. My hands are clean. I washed them last night before bed, so they're fine. Right? Off goes my dash fingernail in the middle of my pastry dough. That would be horrible. You guys, if you don't use red aspen, you should totally go get some. Aren't they pretty? Look at them. I love them. You can get them from Mrs. Roth, because I can never remember how to pronounce her first name. You tell me all the time, and I forget every time. Dama? No. Dima? No. Diema? No. Diema? No. I have no idea. Yes. KJ's Red Aspen dealer. Go contact her. I can never remember. I just call her Mrs. Roth. Because I can't remember. She's going to tell me right now how to pronounce it, and then the next time she's on here, I'm going to say I don't remember and call her Mrs. Roth, because I can never remember. Daima. It's Daima Roth. Daima. Daima Roth, not to be confused with Diana Ross. She will get you some red aspens. They're glue on, and they're amazing. I love my red aspen nails. I've been wearing them for all of a year now. I love them so much. All right, there's my dough. Look at that. It should be frozen. I don't have time. But look at that. That looks like a mighty good pastry dough, you guys. Look. Let's taste it. Doesn't have any eggs in it. It'll never hurt me. It's good. Tastes like chocolate. Tastes like chocolate pastry dough. All right. Tilson's snow blowing outside. We got some big old snow. Woo, that's cold. We got some big old snow last night. And by big, I mean like, I don't know. We were supposed to get 10 inches, and I thought we got 10 inches, but now that I'm looking outside, I don't think it's 10 inches. I think it's like 6 maybe. Right? Raw cookie don't ever hurt no one. All right, let's roll this stuff out and bake it. Wait, no, we gotta fill it before we can bake it. Let's get some. Does anybody else really appreciate how I store my parchment paper? Would you like to see? You really don't want to see this. This is how well stored my parchment paper is. See that? All crumpled in there? Whoops. You dropped some on the floor. Okay, I didn't mean to make that much of a mess. I just dropped like 8 pieces. Okay, well, take good care of your stuff, people. I wonder why I get dog hair in my pastries. It's because I'm dropping parchment all over the floor. I'm really not trying to be a mess. I knew that would bother you desperately. I can't help it. It's all over, sitting on top of Sebastian's peanut butter mat. The boxes break. I put them in there and then the boxes bust. It's not my fault it's poor packaging on the part of Reynolds Wrap. It's Reynolds Wrap fault. It's not my fault. It's not KJ's fault. I'm gonna start with quarters. No, you're probably right. You probably shouldn't eat at KJ's. I'm a good cook, but you may or may not get a dog hair in your food. If you can't handle a little golden retriever hair or KJ hair in your pot roast, then don't eat here. Go get your McDonald's burger. I don't care. It's what it is. I don't work for Gordon Ramsay. Doesn't PC or Tupperware have a container for those? For what? What is burning in my oven? I don't even have anything in it. Ew, it stinks. It's gross. Calm down, Sarah. It's all right. Don't tell me you ain't never found a dog hair in your food. Thank you, Tina. It's not a roll. It's a box. It's a box, and the box, see, it's from Reynolds Wrap. And see what happens? It's poor design on the part of Reynolds Wrap. So I just shove it under there, and I grab one when I need it. It's fine. I am Vicky. I made the dough. That's what you've missed. Now I'm rolling it out thinly. I'm going to attempt Pop Tarts. I'm not saying they're going to be successful. We're just going to try it. We're just going to try it. Worst case scenario, they don't taste good. Whoopie ding. At least we tried. It's how we learn. All right, is that thin enough? Seems about right. All right. Nah. I can't reach the top of my fridge, Bonnie. I'm 4'11.5". I can't reach the top of the fridge. Do you know what a challenge it would be to keep stuff like that on top of the fridge? What?
Cool news, guess what?
What?
My slime is due to arrive.
Oh, yes. Slime is coming today.
It says it's out for delivery, but should be here before the 23rd.
Fantastic.
But if it doesn't, to call the...
If it's out for delivery, it will be here today.
Yeah, but they said if it doesn't arrive by the 23rd,
Okay.
to call them.
Okay. I'm live, just so you know. So.
I know. Have you seen them pass yet?
No, ma'am.
Alright. Can I come on and say hi?
You can come say hi and then go about your business.
Okay. Hi. Hey Mom. If you don't mind, I'd like to leave. I'd like to leave after your live is done.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Okay, well, you go get yourself all dolled up and we'll go. Sarah, that sounds delightful. All right, this is how big my dough currently is. If I cut it in half, I think it will be a little large for Pop Tarts. So I'm going to take a little bit off the edge here because I want to make them realistic. But look, this is a nice dough. Look at that. I could twist the ends of these and bake them. Man, my oven stinks terribly. I just made that one too small. I want them to be realistic. All right, let's just do it in half. All right, there's one. I have the dough for one Pop Tart. That was a lot of effort for one Pop Tart. I'm gonna go ahead and put that over here. I've got a silicone baking mat. I think this recipe is probably only gonna make like 4 Pop Tarts. Okay. This may take the rest of the day. You're right. You're right. One giant Pop Tart never hurt anybody. Ooh, chocolate churros. That sounds like a good idea. This is exciting, isn't it? I'm quite excited by the possibility of chocolate Pop Tarts. Chocolate cookies, Pop Tarts. What do we call them in London? That's probably not how they talk in London. Yes, 1/8 of an inch thick. Take into consideration the possibility for dog hair. It's okay. I have yet to find somebody who died from a dog hair in their food. Have yet to find anybody to die from a hair in their food. I've had threats. Just kidding. Nobody's died from it yet. Little dog hair never hurt nobody. I'm not running a restaurant. It's okay. Don't get me wrong. She says I'm 2 pickles away from opening a deli. All right. Now, that didn't come out the same shape as the other one. I didn't do this one quite as good. Good morning, Robin. Probably good, Ruth. I mean, I've never met fried chocolate dough that wasn't good so far. I mean, frying chocolate dough sounds like a wise decision to me. I gotta compare this. Stop, Sarah. Oh gosh, don't talk about breathing in people's dander. Now it's just gonna get gross.
What's that mean?
Nothing. All right. There's 2 more. I think I get enough to make 4 Pop Tarts. This is going to be a lot of effort for 4 Pop Tarts. I'm not even going to get a whole box out of them. That's okay. Okay. Let's keep going. Hannah. Right? Job and all of his talk of gross things. That's for devotions. Auntie Siraj, I'm not your auntie. I suppose you can call me. You can call me auntie. People be on here calling me old woman.
Just because someone calls you auntie doesn't mean you're old.
Peanut Gallery's yelling down the hall. We're all glad you're back, Sarah. Molly, welcome to Chocolate Pop Tart heaven over here. We're making chocolate Pop Tarts. Molly, what's your favorite flavor of Pop Tarts? What's your favorite flavor of Pop Tarts?
What?
Strawberry with frosting.
That and the lemon cream.
And lemon Pop Tarts. Y'all had lemon Pop Tarts?
But other than that, strawberry was my favorite.
They would like to know what slimes you have coming in the mail today.
Oh.
She'd love to tell you.
Well, I'm getting a half microfloam one that's called Bubble Bath Slime. It smells just like Hawaiian Punch and looks like the ocean. And I got another, I'm going to be getting another that's called Watermelon Chunks. It's a chunky slime that smells just like a watermelon Jolly Rancher.
And there you have it.
I'm so excited. It says that the tracker says they're supposed to arrive today or anywhere before January 23rd.
What number specialty slimes are these?
What number? Oh, I think they're numbers, I have to count, but I think they're like 12 and 13, 11 and 12, something. No, they're not 11. I think they're 12 and 13. I'm not sure. But I know we're hitting the teens with slime now.
Aunt
Before I know
KJ Siraj is making chocolate Pop Tarts. Have you ever had chocolate Pop Tarts, Siraj?
And Mom, before you know it, I'll have 20. I will.
All right.
I'll hit 20 someday.
You go ahead and finish getting ready and let me finish making my Pop Tart.
Thanks, Sarah. Anyway, peace out, girls.
Excuse me. See? Did you see the golden retriever running under my feet? She sits and plays with the slime while she does schoolwork. The noise of it is a bit much for her mom, but I wear headphones but she does it. I'm going to fill it with like a fudginess. A fudgy something or other. All right, there's 2 toppers. I need another piece of parchment. I'm going to make the other 2 toppers, and then we'll make a filling. That one's ruined. Okay. You don't, Hannah? Well, we didn't do slime when she was little, but it's different at 15. She can handle it now. She takes very good care of them and keeps them moist. Everybody's favorite word for a Saturday. It's the word of the day. Vicky, why would I adulterate a chocolate Pop-Tart with vanilla or peanut butter? No. I will not be ruining my Pop-Tarts today with a vanilla filling. It's not happening. Thanks for the suggestion, though. Maybe next time. All right. What? All right. I think, y'all, that this would make a very good pie crust. No, I'm not. Listen. These cannot be caramel, peanut butter, vanilla, or raspberry. They have to be chocolate. Chocolate. They have got to be fudge Pop-Tarts. They are the superior Pop-Tartage. They have to be chocolate. It's the requirement. Thanks for the invite, but I'm probably not going to make it to India anytime soon, but appreciate the invite. All right. They've got to be chocolate. Fudgy fudge, extra fudgy, chocolate fudge Pop-Tarts. Okay. This is my last 2 toppers. I think. have enough for one more. I'm eyeballing these, so if the tops don't match the bottoms, I will not be a bit surprised. I got enough for 2 more. What do you know? I have enough for 6 Pop Tarts. I think, if I did the math right. 6. Right? Who knew? Who knew they're over there making THM Pop Tarts in India? Find something new every day. Wait, these aren't as... I messed these ones up. They'll work. I'll figure it out. This will be one by itself because I totally misshaped it. So that's going to be a bottom and a top all by itself. Cindy, you just getting the questions out there ahead of time because you know what's going to be asked? Can I replace the almond flour for baking blend? What about coconut flour? How much would the ratio be? Can I use butter instead of shortening? What if I don't have shortening? Can I use coconut oil instead? What about chocolate? What if I want to fill them with caramel? Can I do that instead? I'll tell you the answer to all of these questions and more right now. Ready? I'm going to answer them all in one fell swoop. They're your food. Do whatever you want. Okay. Because KJ's winging it. Right. Can I make these without the chocolate? Can I make vanilla ones instead? What about strawberry? Can you make strawberry Pop Tarts? I did. That's already on YouTube. I'm just giving you all the answers ahead of time. The answer for most questions asked of me, the answer can be, I don't know. You can just assume the answer is, I don't know, try it. Right, it's your Pop-Tart, do what you want. I don't care what you do with your Pop-Tarts. This is a lovely dough. I hope it tastes good. They are, Bonnie, they're multiplying. I don't know where the dough is all coming from, but I'm getting more and more and more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I need 2 more toppers. Okay, I'm gonna get 5 Pop-Tarts, not 6. I told you I wasn't very good at math. What do y'all have planned for today? I'm gonna go out to town, go shopping with my girl. I'm gonna go to the Hobby Lobby, just where I don't need to go. Hobby Lobby gets me every time. And Bam gets me every time. We're probably gonna go there too. Ooh, that's a big Pop-Tart. That one was a bit much. All right, there's enough for a mini Pop-Tart in there. I gotta make one more. Oh, it is a good cleaning day. That's the last thing I'd want to do when I'm snowed in. We're binge watching a TV show right now. That's what I really want to do, is sit and watch the rest of the TV show. Don't ask me what it's called, because I don't know. I just know it's about, it's a docudrama about some guy, some informant. Am I allowed to say it, or will he get in trouble if I tell the world that he's an informant? I don't want to break the news to everybody, but it was about a motorcycle gang, the Vagos, that he became an informant for the police force, or for the ATF. It's a good show. Oh, Shirley, I'm sorry you have a headache. I'm sorry. You need a headache wrap. All right, this one's going to be a little wee mini Pop-Tart. Baby. It's a Pop-Tart bite. She can hear everything. She can hear everything I'm saying. My cousin ordered a Big and Tasty from Burger King years ago without everything on it, so we asked her if she wanted the Big and Tasty without the tasty, right? Oh. Bonnie, that sounds like a good reality show. KJ makes Pop-Tarts for a biker gang. Instead of the Sons of Anarchy, it would be the Sons of Pastries. The Sons of Sugar-Free Pastries. All right, let's make a filling. I have a whole bunch of Pop Tarts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's make a filling. My mother, if she comes back and watches this video, she's going to call me and say, would you please tie that hair back when you're cooking? I can't stand it. No. I can't. Oh, good, Tina. I love it. All right. I looked up a fudgy frosting that is not healthy at all. And I'm only going to use that as a measurement base for other ingredients. So I'm going to do a tablespoon of cream cheese. Where is my cream cheese? Right here. I have this half open block that's probably dry and crusty on the edges. Well, okay, here's my oh, you guys. Here's my cream cheese. This is all I had left for cream cheese. It's got a little bit of leftover chocolate from something I made, and it's a little dried out on the edges. If that's not what your cream cheese looks like coming out of the fridge, then you're not really a cook. It's all dry and crusty on the edge, and there's some leftover chocolate from something. I don't know what I used that had chocolate. All right, we'll try to avoid the chocolate. Why, I don't know, because I'm making fudge Pop Tarts. Listen, Bonnie, you're the only person that's chopping off that's properly storing your cream cheese. Every single woman on here, I can almost imagine, has their cream cheese stored just like this and all crusty on the edges. Tell me I'm wrong. Ooh, almost broke my neck on that parchment there that's on the floor. All right, a tablespoon of cream cheese. Tell me if I'm right. I'm right, ain't I? Ain't I? This says a cup of powdered sugar. I feel like that's going to be a whole lot. A cup of powdered sugar. I'm not going to do a whole cup. Thank you, Michelle. I knew I was right. I knew I was right. All right, I'm going to do, I don't know, half a cup. We'll start with half a cup of gentle sweet. If I need to add more, I'll add more, but I'm going to start with that. I'm going to do a little vanilla. It's going to be a thicker fudginess. That's a lot of sweetener, Shirley. Well, yeah, but that's because you're cooking for an entire ball team. I'm cooking for KJ. Little almond milk. The pastry is actually pretty sweet. I tasted it. I don't know. That looked like about a tablespoon. Should have melted that cream cheese. That's all they put in their filling. Only they used powdered sugar and butter. I mean powdered sugar and cream cheese. Well, that's not fudge. I need to add cocoa. Use my code. Save you some money. Save you some money on the Joy. I love Joy. Oh, all right. Let's do a couple tablespoons of cocoa, and then I'll add more liquid from there. I don't want this too runny because I don't want it melting out this. Let's do another tablespoon of liquid. I don't want this melting out the sides of my Pop Tarts. I want it to get melty, but not like pour out the sides of my Pop Tarts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He's clingy today.
Bessie, you being clingy. Hi, you can't have any of this.
When I went in to brush my hair, he followed me into the bathroom.
All right, let's see what we got.
Sweetest thing ever.
This looks pretty good. It's like a frosting. I don't want it too thin because, like I said, it's gonna melt.
How is it?
Delicious. You want to taste
Oh,
it?
thank you.
I figured as much.
Hey, those look like Pop Tarts.
Well, what do you know?
They
all
look
right.
just like them.
Let's go ahead
Look at
and
that.
add some chocolate
Are you gonna
fudginess.
Add, you gonna add sprinkles?
No, I don't have any sprinkles.
You
I'm
could
gonna
dust-
add
you
about.
Could, you could dust it with gentle sweet.
I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of filling to each Pop Tart.
So how long do they bake? Or
I
do
don't
they
know.
Because
I keep getting these emails. We want to publish our ads on your Facebook page. We'll pay you $3,000 a week to put this
that's a scam.
super legitimate Nike commercial on your Facebook page.
I think that's a scam.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nike wants to pay me $3,000.
I think that's a scam.
You think?
Yeah.
I think so too. I'm gonna go with not legit. All right, there's a tablespoon of chocolate fudgy filling for the middle. Let's go with this one.
Seriously, Mom.
What?
Can I tell you what he was doing?
In a bit, when I'm done.
Haha, that's right, Sheila.
Right, Marin wants to go shopping right now. Where are we gonna go shopping today, Mare Bear?
I don't know yet. Oh, I do know that I do want to stop by I do want to stop by and see if the new Bath and Body Works has opened yet.
Oh, it has.
Ooh, then can we go there
We can go to the
first?
new Bath and Body and buy body stuff we don't need. What about Chick-fil-A? We're gonna have Chick-fil-A for lunch.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Chick-fil-A.
Especially since they're closing soon for repair, something like that.
All right.
Is it going to be too busy in there to eat inside?
I don't know. We'll see. All right.
I'm just asking.
We'll talk about it when we're done, okay?
Okay, I was just wondering if you were opposed to that or not.
Hmm.
I could care less either way, whether we eat in or not.
All right. 1 tablespoon per Poop Tart.
Per Poop Tart.
Poop Tarts.
Poop Tarts. I need a drink.
I don't think we're gonna be able to make the crusty icing that goes on the top of these. You know what I mean? Oh, Cheryl. I'm so sorry, girl.
What happened?
She's on IV fluids only, so she
Oh, my
can't
friend.
make these right now. And she
Oh.
wants Pop Tarts because I'm making them. She really wants them.
Oh, my friend. I'm so sorry.
All right, there's another.
Well, hope you'll be able to get back to eating them soon. Don't
If
you,
these
Mama?
come out right, they are going to be all the rage. Chocolate Pop Tarts.
Why don't you tell them about the Trim Healthy Mama Fudgy Chewies you tried to make?
Would you like me to tell them about my failures in the kitchen?
No, just tell them that I
Marin made a cookie called Ooey Gooey Fudgy Chewies.
from the famous Goldberg's cookbook, and that you probably have no idea what that is.
Ooey Gooey Fudgy Chewies. And
they
were beautiful.
They're
Beautiful.
They're basically just super chocolatey cookies.
They had no flour in them. And I thought, I can THMify these.
Nope.
Can't. They came out like peanut brittle.
Like it looked
Peanut butter.
reminded,
Brownie brittle.
it reminded me like of mint bark.
Like they were hard. They were not ooey gooey or chewy. They were fudgy.
Maybe you baked them too long.
Maybe I did.
I'm just saying, maybe.
All right.
THM
Where's that mini Pop Tart over
What
here?
in the world happened over there?
My storage fell apart. And I dropped a whole bunch.
You know,
You could be
I'm getting
a
antsy.
good young lady and pick those up and throw them away for me.
All right.
Thank you, love.
Yeah. I'm
All right.
getting antsy for the mail to get here because my slime is out for delivery.
All right, go ahead.
Excuse me.
Look, that was perfect for the amount of Pop Tarts I have here. It's the exact amount I need. You know, Hannah, they would be good brownie brittle.
Excuse the loud noises.
Except they were way too sweet. They were way too sweet. All right. Let's top these little babies, shall we?
How long do you think they'll take?
I don't know. I think 12 to 15 would be my guess. Maybe while they're baking, we'll come up with some fun latte while they're baking. Don't lick my apron. Go, Sebastian.
Can I tell y'all about how the dog was being so clingy? It was so cute.
All right.
Can I tell you?
Go ahead.
So I went into my room to put on these clothes, and the dog followed me in and sat up next to me. So I sat with him for a minute, then he laid down, so I got dressed. Then I put a little kiss on his head and went to the bathroom to brush my hair and put on perfume, and next thing I know, he follows me in. Then he sits down and I pet him for a while. Then he lays down and I pet him for a while, and then he lays on his side and I pet him for a while. It was the cutest thing.
He's getting his snugs this morning.
Being clingy this morning. Being clingy to his sister. I love it when he's like that. He doesn't cling like that to me often, but I love it when he does.
Bonnie, I'm going to say every other. He's licking my apron. Would you get? You wonder why I have dog hair on my food. The dog's standing here licking my apron.
But we still love him.
All right, listen. 350 degrees. 2 hours. That seems a bit long. 25 minutes on that recipe for regular Pop Tarts. This one.
Look at him.
Yeah. I'm thinking. Don't bother me. 15 to 20 minutes. All right. So I'm going to guess we're going to start with 12 because these have alcohol in them. Sugar, alcohol. Let me clarify. These have sugar alcohols. So sugar alcohols tend to burn a little quicker. So
you can only eat one otherwise.
Oh, no.
Right?
No. Well, I mean, they're pretty heavy, so you wouldn't want to eat more than one.
No, I mean, you know what I mean.
I know.
Because sugar alcohol.
Because the sugar alcohol can tend to give you the
brrr,
winds.
You know, the brrr,
The vapors.
but
Don't wanna
way
get the
worse
vapors.
and way more painful.
All right. Let's stop talking about
Well, that's what I've heard.
sugar alcohol poops on my videos. We're proper up in here. All right. I'm going to squish down the edges real well.
I'll need this for my chewy stuff.
Like I'm squishing it half down, and then I'm going to squish it the rest of the way with a fork so they get the little edges.
I'm going to go ahead and watch TV while I wait for you.
Bye.
Well, I'm going to watch it out here just with headphones.
Bye.
Hey, let me know when you're ready.
I will let you know when I'm ready. It will be obvious because I'll have my coat and boots on.
Sorry, I'm just getting a little...
Janice, right here is where you'd find this recipe. I'm making it up as I go.
Really?
I'm winging it like a professional. Can you imagine if I was on the British baking show how bad I would do? Look at you, Meredith. Bonnie, she beat you.
What'd Meredith do?
Meredith wrote up the whole recipe and just pasted it in the comments. There you go.
Well, I'll be.
I have the best watchers ever. All right. Now we're going to take a little forky fork and give it a little squishy squish all the way around. Because I want my fudgy filling to stay in. And it looks totes adorbs. Look at that. How cute. Thanks, Meredith. Tracy, if these come out good, Tracy will get that up on the website. Make a nice little printout, and you'll be able to print it. And it'll link right to the video, so you can watch it all over again for proper instruction on things like how to store your parchment paper and how to avoid dog hair in your Pop Tarts. The learning possibilities on Joyful Life with KJ are endless. Just imagine what you could learn if you were my client in my coaching. I mean, just imagine. This is too close to the edge. I can't squish it. I messed up that edge. I wish I had some egg white powder that I could make. Wait, do I? That I could make, do I have egg white powder? I could make royal icing out of. I need to take a picture of these before they go in the oven while they're still pretty, in case they leak and get ugly. Because right now, they are a thing of beauty. I wonder if I should poke a couple of little holes in the top of each one. Probably. Do you think I should poke holes in this? What do you think? If I should poke holes or not? That is the question. I feel like it may be a good idea, but what if it leaks? Poke holes. Bonnie says poke holes. Bonnie's the chef. I will follow Bonnie's advice. Otherwise, I think they may balloon up like pie crust. Look, I mean, if they aren't the cutest things I've ever... Too late, Janice. Poked them all. Poked them all. Aren't they? They are... Let's take a couple of pictures. Get the mess in the background, you know. That's real life. All right. Are you ready? They smell... I just stuck my nose right in that. They smell really great. All right. Here goes nothing, folks. Start out with 10 minutes and take a peek. All right. Now we got to figure out some frosting for this stuff. Let me just wash a dish. Hold on. I gotta wash up a little. Hang tight. I think I'm gonna use shortening. I don't know what would get crusty without egg whites. And I don't have any egg white powder, and all I have is egg beaters with onion powder, and I don't think that's gonna go well. So I think I'm just going to do like a little frosting. It's probably not going to get a crustiness. It's probably not going to get a crustiness on it, but that's okay. It's all right. Let's take a little shortening. Mama loves shortening. Shortening. Nope, that's shortbread, not short. Ooh, shortening. I don't know. That's a tablespoon. Let's start with that. Tablespoon of shortening. I'm going to use Swerve if I have any. Do I have any? You know what else would be good? Is if I just melted chocolate and shortening and put it on top, and then it would reharden instead of making a frosting. Best to stop licking, it drives me crazy. I can't stand it. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to melt chocolate chips and a little shortening. No, Cindy, shortening as in healthy shortening made from palm oil and coconut oil. It is organic palm oil, unrefined virgin coconut oil, and unrefined red palm oil. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do chocolate, and let's see. What kind of chocolate is that? No, let's do plain chocolate. Those are white chocolate. Do I have any plain chocolate chips floating around? Hey, Mare,
Hmm?
would you go downstairs and get me a bag of Thrive chocolate chips?
I don't know where they are.
They're downstairs in the basement, and they're just Thrive Market chocolate chips. They're like a brown and turquoise bag. One of the shelves. If not, I'll use these.
Can him come?
I don't care. Has anybody tried these? These do not taste anything like cinnamon. If you go to the store and they have these on clearance because of Christmas, buy every single bag that they have. Because they do not taste anything like cinnamon. They taste like the creamiest milk chocolate you've ever had.
Bessie, come on, baby.
Don't worry about him. Just go, hon. Bag of chocolate chips, please.
Come back to the house now.
Bass, come. Hey! He'll come when he comes. All right. I don't know. They're either on the left or the right. She says, that doesn't help, but okay. What could I use for little white crusties on the top? What could I use? Aren't they good, Randy? What could I use for little white crusties? I think if I wet a little bit of Swerve and just spread it out, I think if I do this, just a little bit of Swerve and a little bit of water, and I let it sit for a minute, it'll get crusty and I can sprinkle it on the top.
You need 1 or 2 bags.
Just one, baby doll.
Okay, 'cause I found them.
That was way too much. I made a paste.
Come on. Bessie, come.
Surely I could use that crusty stuff on the... I could use that crusty stuff that was on the edge of my cream cheese.
Here we go.
Thanks, babes.
I hope the door doesn't hit his face.
Bassie, come here.
Bessie!
Sissy, give you cookies.
Bessie!
Do you want the cookies? All right, close the gate when he comes up.
I'll give him one just because now because he's getting one, so I'll give him one, okay?
Okay.
Just one.
I don't know. I just feel like this will work. Just a little sprinkle of hard, crusty stuff. You know what I'm talking about? The crusties on the Pop Tarts. Everybody loves the crusties when it's on your Pop Tarts. Nobody likes the crusties anywhere else. I think it'll just harden up nice. Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, whatever. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's just mashing. I don't want it mashed. And why am I doing this on a plate and not in a bowl? Because I'd like to dirty about 17 more dishes before we're done. I can say crusties quite a few times. It's amazing how many times I can say crusties in one video. I can also say moist crusties. Good morning, Lucy. But I guess if it's moist, then it's not crusty. Crusties is the antithesis of moistness. Everybody else calls them sprinkles. KJ calls them crusties. All right, look, I have perfect little crusties. I'm gonna stick those in the fridge to get crustier. Ow, I almost ripped the drawer right out of that. Okay, all right, my Pop Tarts are almost cooked, or well, the timer's almost done. Let's do half a cup of chocolate chips and a teaspoon of shortening. And then melt it up. You don't want to seize your chocolate. So make sure when you're warming it up, you do it real slow. A few seconds at a time. Take it out, stir it real good. A few more seconds. Lucy clap. Stir it up. Check it. Put it back in, because it will all of a sudden be melted, and you'll be surprised. Like all of a sudden, it will go from solid to not. And if you keep going, you're gonna ruin your chocolate. Nobody wants to ruin some chocolate. Chocolate should not be ruined. But if you do seize it, put a tiny bit of hot water into it and stir it up, and it'll unseize. I just hit an hour on this video. You're welcome. I know that everybody has an hour on a Saturday to spend with KJ, so appreciate you being here. And since I haven't said it for the last hour, if you're watching, would you mind giving a share? Would you share this video? Because it hugely helps me out when the videos are shared. It's very helpful to me. I'm doing 20 seconds at a time. What?
That's gotta be the oldest dog I've ever heard of. 19 years old.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to clean up my mess. I was going to make a latte, but I don't know that I'm going to have time. If I do, I should make a chocolatey latte to go with my chocolatey Pop Tart. How about a chocolate fudge latte? Does that sound good? A chocolate fudge latte? Who wants that? Raise your hand if you want a chocolate fudge latte. Hit the like button, hit the share, all those things if you want a chocolate fudge latte, and I'll make one. If you don't say anything, and I won't know. I just won't do it. I can accept a no if you don't want a chocolate fudge latte. I think my chocolate's going to be good. This stuff will stay melted for quite a while. I may have to warm it up a little when my Pop Tarts come out, but it'll stay nice and melty for quite a while. And actually not having it blistering right out of the microwave is better to use it anyway. Look at my beautiful chocolate. All right, chocolate fudge latte it is. Let's do it. Let's do an iced one. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Those things are gorgeous. I shut off my timer. How long did I have left? I'm going to do 5 more minutes. I think this is going to be a total of like 13 minutes or so is going to be my guess. My joy code is joyful. I always forget if it's Joyful Life or Joyful KJ. If you want to buy Joy, I don't have the link. It's try Joyful Life or Joyful. I can never remember. It's Joyful Life. Joyful Life. It's Joyful Life. Go with Joyful Life. All right. I have 1 cup of coffee. It's just plain. 8 ounces. Look at that. I mean, could that have measured any better? 1 cup of coffee. Let's do some cream in it because this is fudge. We want it to taste fudgy. I'm actually going to use this. This is called Super Creamer, Keto Super Creamer. This has purified water, cream, milk, protein isolate. Milk is whey protein, MCT oil, monk fruit extract, stevia, and then something I can't pronounce that's like a preservative. This is Super Creamer, Positive Energy Creamer. It's really good, and it only has Bonnie. It only has 1 gram of fat in a tablespoon, so then we should do 2-ish or 3. A few tablespoons of that. Let's do a little pinch of salt. I ordered salt from Thrive Market, and it's like super fine. It's fine salt. It's like wicked fine. I'm not used to it. Wicked. It's wicked fine. All right. What else should go in there? We've got cream. Let's make it fudgy. We need cocoa. Where did I put the cocoa? Over here. It's gonna have to be fudgy. 1 tablespoon would be chocolate coffee. 2 tablespoons will be fudge. 2 tablespoons of that. Fudge has butter. Let's put some butter in it. Fudge has butter. It's not fudge if it doesn't have butter in it. It's just a weird concoction. Let's put a teaspoon of butter. Let's put some chocolate extract to make it even chocolatier. Is that a word? More chocolatier. Let's do, I don't know, half a teaspoon of chocolate. Oh my gosh, my kitchen smells like a chocolate dream. Bonnie, you're wrong. I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of super sweet. Yep. Yes, butter and coffee. If you ain't tried butter and coffee, you missing out. And let's do a half a cup of cashew milk or whatever is left in the bottom of your pitcher. And then maybe a little melted chocolate. Why not? I got some here. Oh, we need protein. Whey protein is going to make it super creamy. Sunflower lecithin is going to make it good for your brain. So let's put a little of that in there. Bonnie Clapp. She's horrible. All right, now let's zing it up. Pour it over ice and drink it with whipped cream. And laugh at Bonnie for having no taste when it comes to coffee. Thank you, Cindy. It's Joyful KJ. I got it wrong. I made a guess, and it was wrong. All right, let's put some ice. Let's put some, should I put the chocolate on the cup first or the ice? Let's put chocolate first, just, you know, so the ice freezes it to the side and makes it look all pretty. Let's put a little melted chocolate in there. Put some ice. Maybe a bit much there. Chocolate, fudgy. Unrest Coffee has asked me to write a blog post about coffee. Bonnie, guess who they haven't asked to write a blog post about coffee? That's you, Bonnie Clapp, and your boring black coffee. Oh, you know, whatever. Looks fudgy and delicious. There you go. That sounds good. All right, let me check my Pop Tarts. I think they need about 3 more minutes, which would be a total of 8, 3, and 8, 16, 17. I would put it down for like 15 to 19 minutes. You're looking for a sugar-free whippy whip. 0 sugar. This has cream, non-fat milk, and that's it. This one has stevia. Oh, no, monk fruit. This one has monk fruit. There's also a Ready Whip that is fat-free. That's okay, too. Some of them may have slightly undesirable ingredients. Like you might find one with a little sucralose or something like that. So, you know, don't be putting it on top of everything that you eat, but a little dab here and there ain't gonna hurt nobody. Ain't gonna hurt ya. You'll be all right. I'm sure Serene would gasp at it, but that's okay. I'm not Serene. Serene's not me. Serene don't have to eat it. Yeah, it's a sugar-free one. There's some that have stevia, but they're harder to find. Oh, good idea. Since Bonnie won't write it down, I gotta take a picture so I remember what's in it. How about I take a selfie with it while my hair looks halfway decent. You guys, if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you go over there and check it out. Joyful_life with KJ. I've been doing a lot on Instagram lately. Like taking coffees with lattes. I mean, taking lattes with, never mind. Wait. Did you see that? I mean, look at that. I'm a professional. Chocolate fudge. It's ridiculous. You know what it tastes like, Shirley? Is a chocolate milkshake. You know when your chocolate milkshake gets a little melty? That's what it tastes like. I am going to have a royal mess to clean up. All right. Let's get these out. Oh, thank you, Susan. It's falling out like crazy, so I have to put extra product in it to make it extra oomphy. All right, 20 seconds left. So let's just go ahead. Okay, I'm just gonna like to say that if those are not a thing of beauty, look at those Pop Tarts. They are gorge. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see if I can get them off here. All right. They're stuck to my spatula. So I'm going to try to slide them off without destroying them. I think these are going to need to cool for a fair amount of time. Regular Pop-Tart recipes, they tell you to let them cool for 2 to 3 hours because that's when the crusty factor kicks in. See, I said it again. That's when the crustiness starts to kick in. So I think you know what? We're going to try that one, and the rest of them are going to sit right there for a few minutes and cool because I'm not going to destroy my Pop-Tarts trying to move them too hot. We will taste one hot, and then I will let them cool completely, and we'll take photos and show you all later. So, I mean, this is not going to harden because it's 1,000 degrees right now. But look, it's pretty. Oh, I got to get my crusties out. Let me get the crusties out. What? I know.
He's watching his dad.
All right. Oh, look. Listen. You hear my crusties? Faith. They are a little crispy. They are going to crisp up as they cool. Because look. Can you? I will cook you food. Calm down.
Hey, Daddy, guess what? My slime is out for delivery.
Look at that. It's a chocolate Pop-Tart. Look. Somebody take a picture. Ready? I'll smile. You take a picture. Hope you got it. All right. Should have put cocoa. No, chocolate Pop-Tarts have little white crusties on them, don't they? Marin, or Tony would know better. He's a chocolate fudge tart. Tilson is not a chocolate fudge tart. Chocolate fudge tarts. Fudge. Do they have white crusties on the top or chocolate crusties on the top? You know how they have little crusties? Are they white?
On the Pop-Tart?
Yeah. Don't shake your head now. Now I gotta look it up. Are they brown? Did I? All right, I'm gonna chalk. Well, yeah, but I thought the little crusties were white. I thought so, Caitlin. Guys. Oh, good. Let's see if they do the chocolate teeth factor like they're supposed to with chocolate Pop Tarts, right? Gross, right? When your teeth look like this after chewing, you nailed the chocolate Pop Tarts. They're good. So, these are just the right amount of sweet for me. You may find that you want them more sweet, and if you do, just add some stevia to the crust. They're not crazy, crazy sweet, and that is actually, I kind of like that. Look at how beautiful they are, though. These are good. These are good. You'll get a printable. Vicky. You'll get a printable. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that harden on the outside. Look at it. Can you see that frosting is hardening? Let me break it open so you can see the fudgy ooey gooey in the middle. Can you see that? These are good. All right, guys. Those are good. That palm shortening, I think, is the kicker. I think that's the kicker. You could try them with coconut oil, but I have a feeling it's not going to pastryfy the same way that shortening did. Go order this. I get it from Thrive Market. I'll add it to my Amazon store too. These are so good. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, I gotta go. I gotta clean up a mess. Somebody made a mess in my kitchen. And I gotta feed Tilson. I hope you all. I have done strawberry ones before, Jennifer. They weren't my recipe though. It was some. I have a YouTube video out there, like a year-old YouTube video of me making. Oh, that's good. Me making strawberry Pop Tarts, but the brown sugar. I can try it. All right, guys. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Stay on plan, for goodness sakes. I love you. I hope you have a great, great Saturday today. Go be a blessing to someone. Go spread some intentional joy out there, okay? Go spread some intentional joy. I love you all. Have a blessed day. I'll put the link for the shortening and everything else. I love you. Have a great day.